Version 6 of the Initials game is now available at initialsgame.com. If you love the radio version of Initials, you will love the home game. Perfect for campfires, game nights, or family get-togethers. Get the brand new version, version 6 of Initials at initialsgame.com.
Hey, Vikings fans, it's a Purple Friday, and that means we're taking your talkbacks for tickets all day long. Use the talkback feature in the iHeartRadio app right now to give us your favorite Vikings-Bears moment of all time for your shot at a pair of tickets to Sunday's divisional showdown. Don't miss out on your chance to cheer on the Purple this weekend. Full details available at KFAN.com. Keyword contests.
You got that right, buddy. There you go. Welcome back. Your little Power Trip Morning Show.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, Marco.
Hi.
Hi, Margie.
Hi.
Hi, Adam Weber. How are you, buddy?
What's up?
It's good to see you. Good to have you in here.
Adam, I like, we do this with Parrish all the time because Parrish's memory is terrible. But sometimes I like asking athletes about their own career to see if they cared about numbers and how good their memory is. Mm-hmm. So I'm looking at all your numbers again, all-time passing leader for the Gophers, all-time touchdown leader as well. But then they have the single game passing yards. The record was set in 1993.
Obviously.
You have the third biggest game in Gopher history in terms of yards per game. Do you remember how many yards you threw for and who it was against?
Yeah, it would have been Michigan State.
That is correct.
421?
Oh, so
419. 419.
416.
Oh.
So that was correct. 2009, Michigan State, you threw for 416.
See, it's not as easy as it sounds, does it, Corey? Thank you,
That's
Adam.
right. It was 421. You probably got shorted by those statisticians.
Yeah.
How about this? Most touchdowns in a season was Tanner Morgan in 2019. You were second. What's the most touchdowns you threw for in one season with the Gophers?
I think it would have been my freshman year. 24?
24 and 07. See, boom, nailed it. Very good. All-time passing leader in touchdowns, but how many did you throw for your career at the Gophers?
I do know that one, 72.
72. All right, he's locked in. Nice. He's locked in. Wow, 72.
Yeah. How do you watch Gopher games these days? Like, you're fine just at home, being chill? You like to be around people? Do you like to be in person at the stadium?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, if it was up to me, so I've not really enjoyed bringing, like, my son to games. But when I do that, he's 4 years old, and so I'm spending most of my time just chasing him. Yeah. So I don't get to watch the game too often. Or if I go to a game at Huntington Bank, you're talking to people or talking to alumni or former teammates or just people in general. So I don't get to watch too much. I think the perfect situation is like this game tonight at 8:00. Put the kids to bed, sit on my couch, and I can just watch the game from start to finish. And that doesn't happen too often.
Yeah.
Amen.
No.
Amen.
You mentioned Huntington Bank Stadium. You had the unique opportunity of opening up that place. Mm-hmm. Can you contrast the differences between playing at the Metrodome and then moving on and playing at a brand new spot on campus?
Yeah. So the Metrodome, as a quarterback, is actually kind of nice because, it's always going to be 70, sunny, and no wind, right? Which is pretty ideal for, throwing the football and such. But the game always felt like it was a neutral game, right? It's not your locker room. The seats are blue. Sometimes, it wasn't on campus, so sometimes it was hard to get all the fans to show up or even the student section to show up. But coming to opening up TCF at the time, the bank, I guess for short, it's all maroon and gold. It's a sweet locker room. It's really comfortable. It's right on campus. It feels like home. So, very night and day difference. Now, I would say, you can make an argument that the Metrodome could get really loud, and that was an advantage at times. But overall, I think for a college experience, having a stadium on campus that has your colors, that kind of oozes maroon and gold and just everything about Gophers, that is an advantage, and that's cool for not only the players, but also the spectators and the experience. And tailgating, all that stuff kind of plays into it.
Tonight at number 8, Oregon. 25.5-point underdogs against one of the best teams in college football. Big task for Drake Lindsay. What have you liked so far out of Drake? And because obviously, you've probably heard this. A lot of people like this might be the best quarterback we've seen since Adam Weber. Yeah. So you've probably heard that a time or two. What do you think about the kid so far? Yeah, no, I think his talent is very high level. He's got the size. He's got the arm strength. I think he has the moxie too, just seeing how he kind of operates, never too high, never too low.
we're dealing with some of that redshirt freshman kind of learning curve. But I think overall you can see that he can execute and kind of go through his reads pretty confidently. What I do as a quarterback, I'll watch his feet, and you can see that the really feet kind of tell the mind and the arm when to throw or when to get off a read. And if you see guys with choppy feet or kind of scared feet or fast feet, that's telling you he's not comfortable back there. I haven't seen that too much with him. And so I think he's still got a long way, or his ceiling still, he hasn't even gotten close to it yet, right? We may have seen glimpses of it, but when he can put that together for for a full game, I mean, he's going to be one of the better quarterbacks in the country for sure.
All right. Well, what about J.J. McCarthy? If we're talking about guys that are inconsistent so far and we've seen glimpses, what have you liked about his game through 4 career starts?
Yeah, well, that's the issue is he's got to stay healthy for a young quarterback because it is reps. It's when you're looking at in the NFL developing a younger quarterback like that, you got to give him two seasons of body of work to evaluate. And unfortunately, right, he gets hurt. Or maybe that, his rookie year, so then he has to sit out, which, can be good or bad. So he's not forced out there to go play, because some of those guys, they kind of stunt their confidence when they get thrown out there and they can't recover. So maybe give him a little bit of time, get used to the NFL, which is good. But then even this season, right, dealing with a high ankle sprain, and now, right, he's got a bruise on his hand, on his throwing hand. I mean, that's not good. For consistency, you could see later on in the game against Baltimore that his accuracy dropped with that injury. So hopefully, right, it's feeling better and they can ice it and all that stuff. But, that's the last thing that touches the football, kind of important thing to have when you want to be accurate. But he's going to be just fine. He's in a perfect system with KOC, quarterback friendly. He's going to speak his language. He's going to understand the mentality it takes. He's not going to push him too hard. But I understand that, we don't have forever here to just kind of, we'll work through this. It's going to be okay. I get that. You got to give him time. I saw this, someone posted this and I love it. It's like, everybody wants to see a young quarterback develop until you have to watch a young quarterback develop, and it's very true there. It's tough because we want to win and every game is so important. And you don't want to see dumb mistakes, but more importantly, you don't want to see dumb mistakes done multiple times over and over. You got to kind of have to touch the stove, burn your hand, and never do it again. And hopefully that's going to be what we see with JJ. You're just a little bit younger than Kevin O'Connell. About, I think, 3 or 4 years, something like that, maybe? Yeah. Could you imagine yourself as a head coach in the NFL right now? I was kind of pursuing that career path for a little bit. I love the game of football. And I love the game planning and, even calling plays in a game is really, that's like the next best thing you can do next to playing, right? To get like that high, for lack of better words. But that lifestyle wasn't for me. I just, it's like, man, we're not curing cancer. Why are we spending 18 hours up here 24/7, or whatever, 365? It didn't align with my values of, I wanted to be a father and a husband. I want to show up for the people in my life, but I do miss it. And I get tempted to get back in. But, I think Kevin O'Connell by being the head guy, you can kind of set it up how you want to. The hard part is if you're on staff with just a psycho as a head coach, because then you just have to bite in and just do what they want and whatever that is. But with KOC, I think he has a really good idea of, hey, we got to put the work in. It's unavoidable, but you don't need to come up. You shouldn't be sleeping in the office. Go see your family, because if I want you to show up to be the best player or coach, you need some family time. You need some rest. You need to take care of yourself, your mind, body, and spirit, whatever. And I think KOC has it. The younger coaches in the NFL have that, which is good to see, because it's like a changing of the guard a little bit of this old school grinded out mentality to, hey, no, you got to work, you got to put the time in, you got to study and do all that, but also get home, get some sleep, see your family. Okay. If you had pursued that, what would head coach Adam Weber have said to going into senior year quarterback Adam Weber that you didn't hear that you wish you had? Ooh, wow. I've never heard that question before either. Good. Yeah.
Hard-hitting stuff on the power.
That's what I do. Yeah. I'm a sports guy. I'm a sports guy.
Oh, yeah. Yes, he is.
I think what I would have told myself is it's hard at that time when you're, 22 years old to understand what you're doing and that it's very fleeting and you'll never get this moment back. And just to really capitalize it. It's like you have the rest of your life to go have fun and party. Probably did a little too much of that in college, right? And so to balance that out, you kind of balance that out a little bit. I don't know if I would have listened to myself, but that's what I would have tried to relay to my younger self as a coach, is just really dive in. You get one shot at this. Make sure when you leave this school, it's how you want to leave.
Wow.
Very well said.
2 quick things from me. I also want to ask a question you've never been asked before. So, Adam, do you like your chili hot? The second thing, your greatest.
People don't get that reference. There are about maybe half the audience wondering what the hell you're talking about.
It sounded like something we should look up on Urban Dictionary.
Yes,
what did you just ask him?
Yeah, that is exactly right.
Do you listen to this show and this radio station enough to get that reference?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So the follow-up is your greatest days as a football coach are probably ahead of you, because if you have a 4-year-old son, when he starts playing that youth football and you get dads in there that have that philosophy that you have about the balancing the time at home, but also being helpful to your child in a way that on the field you're coming from a totally different perspective. Like, your football coaching career is ahead of you, and it's called 4th grade tackle football.
Yeah, I know.
And it's the best.
Yeah. No, I do look forward to these moments. I mean, even right now, like, to be a father to, for my son and my daughter's life, you're kind of coaching them, right? Whether it be directly telling them certain things, they may not be listening or picking it up, but how you act. Like, something happens, right? I drop something and it breaks. Well, if I freak out, that's what they're going to see. It's like when something bad happens, that's the reaction you want. So I'm always like thinking in my head, it's always good, like, teachable moments for my kids of like, no, just breathe. Hey, sometimes things fall. Let's clean it up. No big deal. We'll move on. And it's kind of cool to be able to hopefully pass that down to them. And so then, yes, when it comes to sports, same idea. I mean, sports are just a microcosm of life, right? So hopefully through the highs and lows of sports, I hope they pursue sports. That'd be really fun, but I don't know yet. Maybe they want to do something else. I don't know.
Get into motivational speaking. That's number 1. Number 2, can you come back when Meat Sauce is here? Because I think he needs to hear a lot of what you just said. And number 3, if we're just going to keep asking you questions that you've never been asked before, I'm asking this for a friend. How often does J.J. McCarthy take his shirt off?
Like Zach wants to know the answer to that, but we're wondering.
I'm trying to make some money this morning.
Who's the Zach guy? Sounds awesome.
All right. Your prediction for tonight? Again, obviously, Oregon's going to be tough to beat. Yeah. They're huge favorites. It's a home game for them. Oregon, number 8 versus your Gophers. Tonight, right here on the Fan, by the way. Friday Night Football. That's awesome.
Yeah, no, I think the spread is probably fair, just given how the season's played out. Oregon is a very dominant team. So it's going to be a challenge, no doubt. What I'm hoping for is we can minimize the mistakes and not turn the ball over, have a respectable game. You never know what happens. That's why you play the game. But if we can execute at a high level, we're going to have to play a really good football game, which is possible. Oregon's going to have to play a little down, which is possible. They're coming off a really tough game against Iowa. The weather's supposed to be a little iffy there in Oregon tonight. So, I think we can beat the spread, and then there's going to be the 4 or 5% chance that we pull off a miracle, and I'm always optimistic. But Drake is going to have a pretty solid game. Defensively, we're going to have to show up and stop their rushing attack, and we're going to have to sneak out some really opportune turnovers. And if that happens, don't go to sleep.
Gotta get lucky, yep. All right, well, maybe the weather goes our way.
Yeah.
You never know. All right, that's Adam Weber. He's going to make his initials debut in a second. Marnie Gellner and Hawk and Parrish will square off against Adam. And one of you gets a crack at $103,500 after this.
Up next, it's the initials game featuring the St. Paul Federal Credit Union jackpot. Call 1-800-320-5326 for your shot at the initials jackpot next on The Fan.
KFAN and the Vikings are teaming up for Toys for Tots. Join us live at Shields in Eden Prairie on Tuesday, December 2nd from 5:30 in the morning till 6:30 p.m. for our annual broadcast presented by Unreal. Bring a toy, spread some joy, and if you're one of the first 50 donors each show, you'll score a sweet KFAN Unreal winter beanie. Details are KFAN.com/toys.
Thank you, Zacho.
Awesome.
Welcome back to the Power Trip Morning Show. As we get ready to jump into the segment, throw some love out to Justin Norston. Big fan of the Power Trip Morning Show. We wish you were out there listening. We know you're listening up on high. Rest in peace, brother. Welcome back to the Power Trip Morning Show. Here we go. Now, I know he's nervous over there. I can see the look in his face.
I don't know if he gets nervous. He seems pretty cool.
Okay, maybe not.
He's played in some big games. He's seen some pressure. Adam, what were you telling me in the break when people found out you were playing the Initials game today?
Yeah, I got an amazing amount of people reaching out being jealous that they get to play, that I get to play, but then also just saying, good luck, and just it's amazing how much this game has just taken off. So congratulations to you guys.
Appreciate
Really cool,
it. Yeah, no, it's cool.
Okay, right
Yeah,
there.
I worked really hard for it.
And you told me, I don't know, 30 minutes ago that you when you listen, you normally get one or two, so that's your goal is realistic. You're not trying to. Well, yeah, I'm hoping you're trying to win.
Yeah, I mean,
but you want to get on the board.
Yep. Yeah, I can't get skunked. Yep.
Yeah, just like Parrish.
See? I'm just
right.
going to say my name so my mom knows I'm on the radio.
Yeah, she's always listening.
Yes, she.
Well, shall we? You guys ready or what? All right, let's do it.
This is Initials Game 603 on the Power Trip, presented by Wolf River Electric.
The people at Wolf River Electric are absolutely the best. You can go over to wolfriverelectric.com and click on free quote to get started. Tell them you heard about us on KFAN and the Power Trip Morning Show, and make sure you get your Initials guesses in on X, Facebook, Instagram each week with the hashtag KFAN Initials for your chance to win $1,500 off a new home solar system. Thanks to Wolf River Electric. That's where I got my home solar system a little over a year ago. Those guys were the best. The process is super easy. Marnie, I don't know if you knew this, but Rosie used to be the #1 environmentalist on the fan, and now it's me.
It's got to be you.
It was him before. Just ask him.
Yeah, right.
Let's go around the room and meet the competitors and see what we're playing for. Let's start with Chris Hockey.
Hi, I'm sponsored today and always by my great friends at Radco and Radco.com. If I win today, you'll receive 10% off your entire order now through Monday in store or online at Radco.com. When you use the promo code Initials, discount doesn't apply to toppers, but it does to everything else. Thank you, Radco. I'm going to win one for you today. Let's go.
Marnie's been relatively red hot. You've got a couple of wins in the last month or so. What happens if you win again?
Yeah, I've gotten a little lucky. If it happens again, please tweet me and tag Great Clips. Now through the end of Sunday, one person is going to win free haircuts for an entire year. And Adam, they trim stashes at Great Clips.
Who says he wants that?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
That looks like a
That's just a
choice. That looks like he's
suggestion.
very comfortable with that
It looks
choice.
like a Wyatt
I
Earp
would
kind
be
of look.
too.
I like it, man.
Maintenance. It's just maintenance.
It's maintenance.
Yeah.
Okay. Parrish is just trying to say his name so his mom knows that he's on the radio. But if you actually win, Mark, what happens?
You know what? Hi, Mom. And I am sponsored by my great friends at Buy the Yard. And if I win today, visit any of Buy the Yard's 3 showrooms and mention Initials to get 10% off and free delivery on Buy the Yard's maintenance-free outdoor furniture. Valid on in-store purchases now through Friday. Thank you, Buy the Yard. You guys are the best. I don't have to bring my stuff in for the winter.
A former Gopher quarterback Adam Weber is here. And Adam, you're playing in Meat Sauce's spot, which is an honor few get to have.
Yeah.
If you win today, you're sponsored by 7th Avenue Pizza. All 7th Avenue Pizza is on sale at Jerry's Foods and Country Market locations in Hudson and North Branch. And if Adam wins today, tweet and tag Meat Sauce at 7th Avenue Pizza for your chance to win $100 towards restocking your freezer with 7th Avenue Pizza.
Now see, the pressure's really on.
You had to say it.
Should I have done that entire read in his voice?
Oh, that would,
Try it again.
next time.
Adam sponsor. Well, like 7th Avenue
Just say pizza.
Pizza.
Well done.
Sorry, Daddy. All right, before we get to the jackpot, before we play game 603, version 5 of Initials back in stock as of last night. So versions 4, 5, and 6 in stock. You can go to initialsgame.com. Start stocking up on Christmas presents. And this is the first time since December of last year that version 5 has been in stock. So we're back. 4, 5, and 6. The best 3 of them anyway.
Okay. Is 5 still the best?
4, 5, and 6 are significantly better than 1, 2, and 3, which is why we will probably never reprint 1, 2, and 3. So just get these 3. They're the best 3 anyway.
No.
Poor 4, 5, and 6.
No, those are the good ones. 4, 5, and 6 are the good ones. 1, 2, and 3, there was a learning curve, right? I had to figure out how this works. They're better now. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, 4, 5, and 6 available now. All right.
Let's do it.
A lot of money on the line. Let's hope somebody changes their life this morning. It could be a minor Christmas miracle. It's time for the jackpot.
Now it's time for the St. Paul Federal Credit Union Initials Jackpot.
That's right, $103,500 from the St. Paul Federal Credit Union. You're looking to buy a new car, save money on your current car loan? Do it with St. Paul Federal Credit Union, offering car loan rates as low as 4.29% APR. Apply today at stpaulfcu.org/KFAN. Federal insured by the NCUA.
All right, this is so sick. Thanks to St. Paul Federal Credit Union. $103,500 up for grabs. It goes up $500 every week. If the caller gets one letter in the right spot, they win $250, which is still awesome. But if they say both in the right spot, they win $103,500. I don't do this enough. Adam, as a guest, just for fun, you don't know the initials. I'm the only one that knows them. Take a shot. If you were the caller, what would you guess today for $103,500? What are you feeling?
Empty.
If you're feeling empty as a person, you should talk to somebody. But what letters are you guessing? All right, you're going MT. All right, let's see what the caller thinks. Let's see if this person has a different opinion. That person is no longer there. It's a huge miss for that person. All right, let's take another one then. Swing and a miss for that guy or gal. Good morning. What is your name?
Ben.
Hi, Ben. What's up, man? How are you?
I am great. How are you?
Good. You get a shot at $103,500. What letters do you think are worth that much money? Go for it.
I think the letters are J, T.
D as in dog?
J, T as in jump together.
Well done.
Done.
We all had fun listening to you rack your brain for a word that started. I'm just glad you said one that was arable. You said jump together, so you're going JT. Adam Weber said MT, so you guys overlapped with the T here. All right, Ben is going JT for a shot at $103,500. Does he have at least one right for $250? And is he alive for the jackpot?
Come on, Ben.
Come on.
Let's just cry together instead of jumping together. Because sorry, Ben. No J, no T. And no M either. So all good, Adam. No M, no T.
Okay.
The initials for game 603. The letter C and then the letter N.
I knew it.
N. C. N. Adam, it sounds like you listen, so sounds like you know the rules. But reminder, yell out your name. Your name is your buzzer. We play best out of 12. You have to pronounce the answer correctly. When you ring in, you have 5 seconds to solve. Here we go. Here's number one of C, N.
Clue number 1.
One of the words is Latin for no one or nobody.
Clue number 2.
Advertised the motto, Mobilis in mobili, which roughly translates to moving within a moving element.
Clue number 3.
Constantly found underwater.
Clue number 4.
A famous Pixar character's name is a nod to him.
Clue number 5.
He debuted in literary fiction in the 19th century. Is it racking your brain for characters? Final clue.
Clue number 6.
French novelist Jules Verne created this mysterious leader of the Nautilus. 5, 4.
Mark. Captain Nemo?
That's right. Wow. That is Captain
my mom was
Nemo.
screaming that. Man. Talk about, oh my Lord. Thank you, Mom.
That was a history lesson.
Teacher?
Yes, she is. Masters in English.
Wasn't Jules Verne, wasn't it the name of Doc Brown's kids at the end of Back to the Future as well? Jules and Verne?
Yeah.
I think that's correct.
Favorite novelist.
Just so good.
Mark Parrish with Captain
Nice
Nemo
job, dude. Hey,
on
good
the
guy.
board. You have 1 point. Here's number 2 of CN.
Clue number 1.
Are condensed.
Clue number 2.
One of the words comes from older slang, meaning to steal, copy, or cheat.
Mark.
Okay.
Cliff's Notes.
Dude, that's great.
Yeah.
Mark Parrish out for the rest of number 2.
Dang it.
Clue number 3.
Most commonly used for preparation.
Use them all the time.
Hawk.
Yep.
Cliff Notes? Well, he said cliffs.
Oh,
And I think Cliffs is the correct.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Both of you out for number 2. We're down to Adam Weber and Marnie Gellner.
Clue number 4.
Used for quick reference.
Clue number 5.
Might be handwritten, typed, or printed.
Oh.
Final clue.
Clue number 6.
Often found on index cards. These are used to study for tests or referenced during speeches. 5, 4,
What?
3, 2,
Marnie.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Son of
1.
a cheater's notes. God,
Adam.
why can't I
5,
think of it?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Is it crib notes?
Crib notes. It's CRIB. Crib notes is the right answer. I think the fact that they guessed Cliff's notes and Cliff notes, that just.
Yeah,
I'm like, you guys aren't gonna get
What
it.
is the difference? I don't know. I'm honest.
Well, that was my plan.
So-
So, if I'm not getting it, nobody's getting
Like
it.
I said in Clue 2, the steal, copy, or cheat thing, crib notes were essentially for cheating, right? You would write, they were like concealed and condensed. I think Cliff Notes is like a summarized version
Yes, it is.
of a bigger piece
Of
of
a book.
whatever. So if you have give me the Cliff Notes version, that's like, give me the bullet points. Crib was specifically for cheating.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just evolved to mean other things. So those are crib notes, CRIB. That was a tough one. And again, those two over there didn't help because I think that completely threw you two off.
We got this game
You
figured
guys
out.
had the general idea, though. Parrish,
Yeah,
not a
yeah.
bad guess, Mark.
God, I thought I had
Crib notes. Nobody gets crib notes, so we're at 1 zip.
Is what it is.
Mark Parrish leads the
Here we
group.
go.
Here's number 3 of CN.
Clue number 1.
Introduced in the 1950s.
Clue number 2.
Most commonly, pastel colors. Don't know if this will help, but
Clue number 3.
was the title of a 2023 song by Lana Del Rey. Lana fans are screaming at the radio.
Yeah.
The rest of you are like, I don't know what that
I can only
means.
imagine what Gianna's saying to the radio right now.
Clue number 4.
These are commonly worn, but they don't have to be.
Clue number 5.
They're often bitten while being worn.
Adam.
Adam was first.
Candy necklace.
Adam with the quick trigger, and Adam Weber.
Oh my gosh, money's off the
The
bat.
board. There you go.
Nice. Nice.
Adam. That was legit, too. Candy necklace is the right answer, and Adam Weber ties Mark Parrish through 3. One apiece for Adam and for Mark.
Boy! The guys!
Yeah, now you're going for the win. All right, candy necklace was the right answer. Here's number 4 of CN.
Clue number 1.
This is often a goal.
Clue number 2.
This can apply to a person, company, or even a country.
Clue number 3.
Is balanced, evened out, or offsetting.
Hawk.
Yep.
Carbon neutral.
That's right.
Nice.
Go guys. Go guys.
Very, very good.
My
That
answer
was
was
really carbon neutral. Gets Chris on the board. We have a 3-way tie.
Thank you.
All 3 fellas have one.
Good guys.
Marnie is setting the women's movement back 50 years.
Way to go, Marnes.
Again.
Yeah. All the progress made is wiped away by Marnie Gellner.
Okay.
Mark has 1, Hawk has 1, Adam has 1. Here's number 5 of CN. Make sure you listen to this one closely.
Clue number 1.
One of the words is a possessive noun.
Clue number 2.
Might get a little windy.
Clue number 3.
Has a platform.
Clue number 4.
Requires climbing.
Clue number 5.
Gives you a great view. Final clue.
Clue number 6.
These are found high up on ships for lookouts.
Mark.
Mark. 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody else, 5, 4,
Adam.
3. Adam.
Captain's Nest.
Adam's out for the rest of 5. Marnie and Hawk, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I can't remember.
You're Adam's on the right path.
Yeah.
Just quite.
Captain's-
It's not captain's nest. It's a crow's nest. So close. You had the right idea. That's a crow's nest.
I didn't want to say nest to give it away, but yeah.
Didn't- Adam
crow's
did, and it
nest.
still didn't
Yeah,
help.
it still didn't. I got ahead
we
of the nest. I was
missed
like,
two.
what's the name of that?
This is a tough list so far, but still, crow's
that
nest
one
gets
I should have
missed,
had.
and we
That
still have a
one was
three-way
bad.
tie at the top with
Dumb.
Mark, Hawk, and Adam.
Okay. All right, here we go.
All right. Maybe the hard ones are behind us. Let's lock in.
Nest. God.
Crib note's tough. Crow's nest tough.
nest
Those are
is not
tough. Here's number 6 of CN.
Clue number 1.
Often tries to project optimism, enthusiasm, and positivity.
Clue number 2.
Often shares milestones or achievements.
Clue number 3.
These are created or produced.
Clue number 4.
Are now commonly just digital.
Clue number 5.
These might include interviews, spotlights, or contests. All right, final clue.
Clue number 6.
These might introduce you to a new coworker or highlight upcoming events when they're sent out weekly, monthly, or quarterly.
Hawk,
Yep.
company notification.
Marnie.
Company newsletter?
That is the right answer. That's a company newsletter, and we have a 4-way tie. Halftime, everybody has one.
I don't remember.
It's like the third or fourth guess where you guys have been on the right path, but the wrong words. 4-way tie, everybody has one with 6 to go.
It was about clue 3. I threw my hands up. Not a clue.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a lot of company newsletters in the NHL locker room.
Not a lot.
It's called The Schedule, right?
exactly.
What do you play next? Here's number 7 of CN.
Clue number 1.
One of the words is a body part.
Clue number 2.
Originally connected to rowing.
Clue number 3.
This is considered unisex.
Clue number 4.
This is not the same as a V.
Clue number 5.
Is worn. Final clue.
Clue number 6.
Doesn't have a collar.
Marnie.
Yep.
Crew neck.
That's right.
Nice.
That is a crew neck, and Marnie takes the lead.
I was overthinking that one.
Crew neck.
Hello.
Wait.
Marnie has 2. Mark Parrish has 1. Chris Hockey has 1. Adam Weber has 1. And there's 5 items to go. So everybody's still mathematically in this by 1.5 miles. We're up to number 8. Here's number 8 of CN.
Clue number 1.
This is idiomatic, not literal, unless you're maybe Mario or Luigi.
Clue number 2.
Often associated with positive surprises or achievements.
Clue number 3.
Sometimes talked about with new love or good news.
Clue number 4.
You can be on this.
Mark.
Yep.
Cloud 9.
That's right.
There, that was good.
That is Cloud 9.
Yes.
Well done, Mark.
Yeah.
Well, you fooled me with the last two. I'm back.
You're back.
Good job,
Those
Buzzer.
are
All
really
right,
good.
Cloud 9 gets
Here
Mark
we go.
point number 2. So Marnie and Parrish each have 2. Hawk and Adam Weber one back with 1 apiece, but there's 4 items to go. Here is number 9 of C. N.
Clue number 1.
This implies that it stands out just a bit.
Clue number 2.
This can be put up.
Clue number 3.
Is more than one.
Clue number 4.
This is most commonly discussed in sports, but one sport specifically.
Clue number 5.
Scorekeepers might see these.
Marnie,
Yep.
crooked number.
That's right.
What is it?
That's a crooked number.
That's
You
a
put
good
up a
one,
crooked
Mark.
number in
Yes,
baseball.
That's
yeah,
good,
you don't
Mark.
want a 0 or a 1.
You want a crooked
Start
number.
with them 2s.
Exactly.
And 7.
7 is a very crooked number in multiple ways. Well done, Marnes.
I mean,
All right. Marnie,
I've used it before.
Marnie, you have
Huck, do you
3.
not-
Never?
Are you not?
Oh, wow.
Huck, do you not know that term?
No, I literally never have, but that's no big deal.
Really?
No, yeah. Crooked.
Put up a crooked number.
Yeah.
Well, look,
I thought
one
it
of
was
you
a
could
pretty
still come
common
back and put up a crooked number and beat
baseball
Marnie
term.
here.
Okay.
Go.
Well,
Marnie
you're gonna
has
need a crooked number to do it.
You have 3. That's a crooked number. You have 3. Parrish, you have 2. Adam Weber, Chris Hockey, you have 1. But there's 3 items to go, so nobody is mathematically out yet with 3 to play. Here's number 10 of C. N.
Clue number 1.
Originally came from South America, but was popularized in the United States by the 20th century.
Clue number 2.
Albert Holloway brought it to the masses in 1936.
Clue number 3.
Often known and selected for their convenience.
Clue number 4.
Might be purchased for road trips.
Marnie?
Yep.
Chicken nuggets?
That's what I was going to go with, too. Thank you for doing that.
Marnie Gellner out for number 10. That's a big opening for the other 3 to get back in this. Down to Adam, Mark, and Chris.
Clue number 5.
Salted barbecue chili. Adam.
Candy nuts.
Oof. Fair guess. Out for the rest of number 10. We're down to Hawk and Parrish. Let me finish that one.
Clue number 5.
Even though it was almost over. Salted barbecue chili and more. Last clue.
Clue number 6.
Roasted kernels and seasoned.
Mark.
Yep.
Corn nuts?
That's right. Those are corn
right
nuts. Corn nuts gets Mark tied for the lead with 2 to go. All right.
Go. Good guys.
Pretty clean situation. Here's what needs to happen. Adam, you need the last 2 to force a tie. Chris, you need the last 2 to force a tie.
Yep.
But you guys are still in this. Marnie and Parrish, you guys are tied. So either way, we're going to come down to number 12 because one of you cannot win it after this one. Here's number 11
Good guys.
of C.
Come on, baby.
Oh,
N.
let's go.
Clue number 1.
Might be under you.
Clue number 2.
Often features an abundance of squares or rectangles.
Clue number 3.
Could be scaled.
Clue number 4.
Often connected to airdropping supplies.
Clue number 5.
This was often mentioned during American Gladiators. Final. Hawk.
Cargo net?
That's right.
Oh, nice.
That is a cargo net, and Chris is not done yet.
Attaboy, Hawk. Good guy.
All right, Adam, you're
That was
mathematically
good.
out. But if you get this right, that still
was
forces
really
a Mark and Marnie playoff.
Let's
So
do it.
keep playing, of course. All right, Marnie, you get this, you win. Parrish, you get this. Your mom heard you on the radio, and you win.
Yeah, let's go, Nona.
Hawk, you get this right. You force a three-way tiebreaker.
My favorite.
If Adam Weber gets this right, then Marnie and Parrish square off in a heads-up tiebreaker. So it all comes down to this. Here's number 12.
Here we go. Good guys.
Mark and Marnie for the win. Hawk for the tie. Number 12 of CN.
Clue number 1.
Mogul, Muse, Mountaineer, Marvel, Marksman.
Clue number 2.
Operation Overlord.
Clue number 3.
Associated with sensitive material.
Hawk.
Hawk for the tie.
Code names.
That's right.
Wow.
Come on, good guys.
All right.
What is this?
Genius.
Boy.
All right. We have a three-way heads-up
Nice.
tiebreaker, the three of you battling. Adam, you got on the board. Hell of a performance. Not bad, not bad.
Adam. Hey,
And a couple were close. A couple other ones were
You
close.
were one corn nut away.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
We're involved, baby.
All right, so Marnie, Mark, and Hawk. Here we go. 3 clues and a tiebreaker. Normally, I would say you get to hear the remaining clues if your opponent rings in and gets it wrong, but there's 3 of you. We got a 3-way here. All right, for the win, game 603. Here's the tiebreaker for CN.
Clue number 1.
A branded version is often temporarily transported in a cardboard box with a handle.
Clue number 2.
Hey, they're not just for kids.
Marnie.
Marnie for the win.
Chicken nuggets.
That's right.
Stick with the chicken nuggets.
They're not for just for
Yeah,
kids.
Come on, they're for adults.
45-year-olds can eat nuggets 6 nights a week. They're for everybody. Marnie
sorry,
Gellner,
Ranko.
chicken nugget. You rang in with chicken nugget earlier. It was top
Yeah,
of
stick
mind.
with
You were
it.
waiting for it. You got it. What happens now, Marnie Gellner?
Well, those of you out there can tweet me. You can tag Great Clips. You can do that now through the end of Sunday. And one of yous will be chosen to win, get this, free haircuts for an entire year. Thank you, Great
Yeah.
Clips. Adam, they also do stashes.
Yeah.
Adam, your goal was to get 1 or 2. You got 1. Does it hurt that you got 1 early, though, and then got kind of shut out the rest of the way? Because we had some optimism there early.
Yeah.
I felt the vibe. I thought you had some momentum.
Yeah, it was coming, but yeah, I mean, it got the monkey off the back. I wish I probably felt that pressure going into it. Maybe I got a little too loose, a little too comfortable.
Hey, man, we'll do it again, though. You want to come
Yeah.
play again?
I'd love to.
Okay,
This is
yeah,
awesome.
we'll have you back sometime, man. That was
man.
awesome.
Good dude, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah, super fun meeting you. Thanks for coming in. Thanks to Tommy Olsen again for being our booking agent, which is awesome.
Yeah.
And like we said yesterday, he was more excited for you to come in and play than if I had asked him to come in and play.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, hell yeah, Webbs is playing.
And it was a good
So
move
jacked.
to demand that he not be here if you come
Yes.
in, by the way.
Smart. Nice meeting you, man. That was super fun. 9 to noon is next. Friday Football Feast. Anybody know where it is?
Lakeville, right? Is that right?
Lakeville sounds right.
Yeah, Lakeville, I believe.
We're
That's
going to go
right.
with Lakeville, sure. We're back 5:30 to 9 on Monday, breaking down the Vikings and the Bears and Gophers in Oregon. Let's hope the upset happens tonight. Everybody have an awesome weekend. See you on Monday.
Everybody have a wonderful day.
You too, Abadab. I'll see you tonight. Let's have some fun. Have a good weekend, everybody.